Hi, this is Mr. Yoderoop to walk you through the Chapter 3 test review. So, the first question, instructions: identify the following in the diagram at the right. Two lines that are parallel to line MK. So I find line MK, and I need to find two lines that are parallel to it. So that means that they're in the same plane, going the same direction. And so one option is you can take the side of the box and go up to the top and say the top line of the box is parallel to the bottom line of the box. So that is IG. So I write IG and I put the line with the arrows on it on either end. And then I look for another one. MK is also on the bottom of the box. So this is on the right side of the box. On the left side of the box I see LJ. So I could also have LJ with a line on top with the arrows to show it's a line. And there is a third one that's an option too, that the opposite corner of the box. So if MK is parallel to IG and IG is parallel to HF, then HF is also parallel to MK. So we can write HF as a third option. Now it only asks you to find two, but we just found three of them. Number two, two lines that are skewed to HL. So HL is the vertical side here on the left side of the box, and skew means that the lines are not parallel, but they do not intersect either. And so there are four options here. So HL is vertical line, so it can't be any of the four vertical lines, and it can't be any line that connects to it at L or at H. So we look at sort of the opposite corner of the top of the box. And so G could go with I, wrong place. GI is one line that is skew, or GF is another one. Or we can go down to L and we find the opposite corner of the bottom is K, and so KM is skew to HL, and also line KJ is also skewed to HL. So again, you only need two, but there are four possibilities. Third question, a plane parallel to plane GFI. GFI is found on the top of the box. And so we need a plane parallel to that. Well, the top of the box is parallel to, it will never intersect the bottom of the box. And so we have four letters here, L, M, K, and J. We need to choose three of them. We can choose any three that we want to. I'll erase my mark from before. And so I'm going to choose M, K, and J. But if you wanted to choose L, M, K, or any other combination of L, M, K, and J, that will work. Next question. Use the diagram at the right for exercises 4 through 9. Name one pair of each angle type. Same side interior angles mean they're on the same side of the transversal. Well, there's only one line that crosses the other two lines. So that's my transversal. And so if they have to be on the same side of the transversal, but on the interior of the two lines that they crossed. So interior between those lines, and so that could be angles 2 and 3, angle 2 and angle 3, And the other possibility, interior of the two lines on the same side of the transversal are 7 and 6. So we can say or angle 6 and angle 7. One of those two pairs. Next up, alternate exterior angles. Alternate means on the opposite side of the transversal, exterior on the outside of the two lines. So on the outside of the two lines would be like angle 1. And so on the opposite side of the transversal, but also on the exterior, and that would mean 1 and 5 are alternate exterior angles. The other combination that is possible, angle 8 is on the outside, the exterior of the two lines, and so on the other side of the two lines and on the alternate side of the transversal is angle 4. So angle 4 and angle 8 would be another possible combination. Corresponding angles. So the corresponding angles are in the same position related to the 2 points of intersection. So we have 2 lines crossing here and another 2 lines crossing here. So the corresponding angles are in the same position related to those, in relationship to those 2 points, which means angle 1 and angle 3 are corresponding angles. They are both sort of above the intersection. To the right side of the intersection is angle 2 and angle 4. Angle 2 and angle 4 is another pair of corresponding angles. To the left side is angle 8 and angle 6. So angle 6 and angle 8 are corresponding angles. And finally, below the intersection is 7 and 5. So angle 5 and angle 7 are corresponding angles. Number 7, alternate interior. So interior, we're again between the 2 lines. Alternate, meaning on opposite sides. And so 2 and 6, notice that each one goes with one of the 2 intersections. But they are on alternate sides, and they are in the interior of the 2 lines, between the 2 lines. Angles 3 and 7, again, are on the interior of the 2 lines, between the 2 lines, and they are on alternate sides, but not part of the same intersection. So angle 3 and angle 7 is another option for alternate interior angles, not angles. Number 8, vertical angles. This does not require you to have a transversal, or all you need is an intersection. And so vertical angles could be 1 and 7 on opposite sides of the intersection, or 2 and 8 opposite sides of the intersection. We could also look at the intersection that has 3, 4, 5, and 6. In this intersection, 3 and 5 are on opposite sides, so they are vertical angles, and 4 and 6 are across from each other, and so they are vertical angles also. Finally, linear pair of angles. A linear pair is 2 angles that together make a straight line. So there are a lot of options here. 1 and 8 form a linear pair. I'm not going to write the "and" in this group. Or angle 1 and angle 2 make a linear pair. Angle 7 makes a straight line with angle 8. And angle 7 makes a straight line with angle 2. In the other intersection, angles 3 and 4 together make a straight line. They are supplementary, so they make a linear pair, but also angle 3 and angle 6. And finally, we haven't used angle 5 yet. Angle 5 makes a linear pair with angle 4, and angle 5 makes a linear pair with angle 6.